Yes, you
You
can.
could probably
You
take a long rest at
you
this
can take a long
point.
rest if you want to sleep through the night.
I'll take a short rest.
Okay. All right. Flannery kind of finishes up her performance, does a little bow, and exits the stage.
I give a clap as I walk up towards her.
Ah.
If you enjoyed the performance, make sure you show her gratitude by giving half your living wages.
No, no one moves, but some people laugh.
Um,
Are you doing okay, Pink?
Um, Today was a very eventful day.
Tell me about it. We learned a lot of information, which I'll tell you upstairs. And you're not gonna like a lot of what we're gonna say.
Oh dear.
But before that, how about I buy you a drink real quick?
Um, I've actually had quite a few already, so we can just go upstairs.
Okay. Come on, girl.
As she
I don't.
passes by, she grabs Hondo and drags him upstairs
no,
as well.
on my way, on my way. I'm going, I'm going.
I
Damn.
just imagine like you already drank this morning, grabs him by the hair. Okay. We head upstairs.
You enter into your the same room you guys have been staying in. You can kind of smell now as you enter the room that kind of stench, but it's not like overbearing. It's just like if you're looking for it, you can smell it.
I'm just gonna take a quick glance to see if it grew any bigger, making sure I don't touch anything of the rot.
It doesn't look any bigger, but it does look more wet.
Nice.
Lovely. I set the cloth back down, the pillowcase back down. But that has the dagger to weigh it down. And then I recap to Flannery everything we learned about like how the Amavi is causing all these rotten spots, how she's doing it, that we have suspicions that the children are being taken to the mountains, that there's a door, what the townspeople did 50 years ago, so on and so forth.
So, when we kill her, we are killing her, right?
I want to use her, then
You
kill
know,
her.
Flannery, you know how much I usually don't condone violence, but on this occasion, I might want to rip a vein or two out of her.
Yeah, I was going to say when we do kill her, because we are going to kill her, obviously. We need to make it like really painful, and it needs to last a long time.
I
Well,
mean,
I'm
I usually don't use
awful.
I usually don't use this, but you do know I can secrete acid.
I'm awful fine in torturing people, but let's maybe tone it down a tad bit.
She's killing her own people, and years ago she did the same exact thing, except probably a lot more.
Yes, but if we keep, we should kill her. But think of who was one told. Think of the profit we can make off of this one. The right
Think about the
authorities.
profit that you could just steer off her dead body and in her tower.
Mm, still,
It's easier to make a profit off a dead body, isn't it?
it depends.
Because if you keep her alive, then you have to keep her sustainable. If you keep her sustainable, she's known to be a powerful magic user.
I didn't
So,
say I should keep her alive. We should keep her alive to sell her off, and then it would be out of our problem, out of our hands, someone else's
and
problem.
then she comes back to haunt us.
And then we
So
do it
how?
all again and get more profit. Can't you see?
I just want, Flannery. I'm sorry what's about to come out of my mouth. I just want to rip her jugular out and slowly just choke her to death with it. Sorry, I don't usually get that violent. I'm sorry, Flan. Pink.
Should take her to the mountain and lock her inside.
Starvation. Let's make sure we take all those resources out so she can't do what whoever's in there is doing. I honestly think that whoever's in the mountains probably stealing the kids as a mean of survival, to be honest. Probably draining something from them to feed their life source, because there's nothing else in the mountain to feed their life source anymore.
Oh, you know what? That makes so much sense.
And then kids are easier to manipulate than mature drows. I didn't want to say that in front of the guy we got most of the information from, but you never know. But for now, I think we should rest up because we're gonna have a long day tomorrow.
I pop out from under the bed.
Huh.
Are we killing? I vote for killing.
I will
I go back underneath the bed.
once again. Usually, I don't condone violence, but for this one time, I vote killing. And slowly.
How about this? When we get there, Hondo, if you want to try to convince her, you can. But as soon as she says no, as soon as the word no comes out of her mouth,
As soon as
I'm
the
going
first
to
letter
kill
of
her.
the word no comes out of her mouth.
You drive a hard bargain, but you have a deal.
But something tells me that she's not going to be persuaded since she's been doing this for like century
No,
or
but
centuries.
I might need help if you.
The only one I don't think is going to be that's really on board besides you, Hondo, is maybe Tassian over there.
What?
Is Tassian in the room with us?
He is. He has been laying on the bed staring at the ceiling.
Did we leave him at the house?
No, we took him. I recapped everything to him. And then he's like, I hope we don't have to get to killing her. And that's why I was like, I think he's the only one that's not on board with that part of the plan.
He said what? Because he wasn't listening to you guys.
Oh, he wasn't listening? Nothing. I just say.
Well, if we are gonna do or try my plan, I'm gonna need a volunteer.
A volunteer.
Well, there's a hefty price on your head, and if I bring you in, that shows I will be loyal. It also shows I would not really care about you, and it would gain her trust.
You see Vast and starts smiling the bed. Well, I think out of all of us, we know which one she would probably want the hit of the most if you want to convince her that way.
I look under the bed. Yes, but I don't want her to die as soon as I bring him in. Damon, since I know you're listening, first of all, are you on board with my plan so far?
Gain her trust.
Okay, and you also know you cannot kill her when you see her on the spot. I need an answer, okay? I need a yes or no.
I heard. As soon as I hear the words no,
Then yes, you can
blood
kill
starts
her.
running.
Alright, well tomorrow we will set this up in motion. And I hope it goes well. I still think we should sell her off, but that's just me talking.
I thought you were in here.
Me too!
I thought it was Damon and Sarah in the room.
Oh, I also thought Seraphine was in the room.
Yeah, I thought you went in the bedroom and read. You know what? Speaking of bath, I think I might just take a bath real quick. Bath says as he stands up and walks towards the bathhouse thing.
Don't use that bath.
Wait, why?
Some of that black slime may have been in that bathtub.
Well, I'll just double check when I look in there real quick. I walk towards the bath, and I'm gonna roll for. Do I roll for? And I'm gonna check to make sure there's no black stuff growing anywhere.
You don't have to roll. The bath looks clean.
Okay,
There's no sign of the black.
he takes a bath. Then he gets out of the bathtub and walks back.
After Vass returns, Tassian also goes for a bath, just taking turns in the bath. Flannery lays down to sleep.
Is there a mirror in the room?
There is. There's a little table with like a water bowl on it, and above that is a mirror hanging on the wall. A small mirror.
Bass is just gonna go towards the mirror and just start checking to make sure his scales are prestige. He's a little bit not like uptight about his appearance, but he likes to make sure he looks good at least. And after he's satisfied, he's gonna go to bed.
And I will lay down as well.
Okay.
And Fasted's gonna be like facing. Usually he would like face towards the window, but this time he's gonna face his back away from the window.
Okay. Downstairs, the crowd has kind of left. Most of them. There are still a couple people loitering at the bar, late nighters, but most of the people have gone home.
I need to use the bathroom.
Kior approaches you. Yeah. What can I get for you? Oh. He ducks down behind the bar and rummages. You can hear kind of bottles clinking against each other as he moves them around. And he comes back with a pretty large bottle of this kind of gold see-through liquor, and he places it down in front of you. You know what? Since you guys are helping me out, just take it. Alright. Good night. Don't drink it all at once. Good night. I want you to make a constitution save, but with disadvantage, because it's a big bottle.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Oh, please.
It's probably like a $30 bottle.
30 gold.
Yeah, $30. 30 gold.
That's not looking good. Is she like crashing in into the room?
Every step you take, the room kind of swims around you, and you can feel yourself stumbling, and you are pretty wasted.
good. Bill,
I thought you said you chugged it when you were at your room.
I thought you chugged it on the way.
Well, I will say you make it inside the room before it like really hits you. Why don't you make just an acrobatics to see if you can make it to your bed without falling
Acrobatic.
for balance? Yeah, you make it to bed.
She was determined.
What direction do you throw it?
What
How
did
about
she
you?
throw?
The bottle.
Mm. You fall asleep with the bottle in your hand.
I love
Okay.
that.
All right. Silence settles over the room for the night. Cassian has not returned,
Demon.
but he won't return for a while. So
Damon slithers out from under the bed.
Oh my god.
Oh
Who's it
God.
gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
And he slithers up to Seraphine. What can we get out of you?
That's so creepy.
I start to eat it. Eat it, bitch. I don't know, Chaz.
yeah, you can start describing it. Whenever.
Is it the umami? Angelica. Is it her? Is it her? Okay, no, it's not her. in the dream? Interesting. A the cracked one. Is it the same girl as before with the purple hair? The other one with purple hair? This is a deep dream.
I just want to say, I feel like that moment goes to prove that Luna would be a great dude.
That's true! Hashtag Luna for next DM! Oh my god!
I am very confused though.
I don't think it's supposed to be straightforward.
Intriguing. I go back down and I slither over to the window. Can I slide the window open with no one waking up?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Doing?
Oh fuck me.
You gotta get a good one because
Fuck yeah!
how high is it?
22.
Okay.
No one moves as you open it. Just slides open without a creak.
I use my built-in spider climb and I climb down beach.
Okay. You climb down the wall of the tavern until you reach the cobblestone street below. The streets are empty at this time of night.
I start heading in the direction that I sense the brand.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. You walk for a long while, and you realize about 5 minutes in that you're heading in the direction of the tower.
Ah!
Do you want to keep
I
going?
keep going, bitch.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Someone's dying tonight.
It
When
ain't
you
gonna be me, bitch.
when you arrive at the foot of the tower, you can sense that the brand is maybe halfway up and within the tower.
I look around. Is there anyone watching?
There are 2 guards posted outside the front door of the tower. The same 2 guards that are always there for some reason. But there's no one on the street.
Can I walk around to the back of the tower?
Definitely.
I do that, and I look around to see if anyone was watching.
Make a perception check.
Fuck me. 12.
There appears to be no one watching you. No one on the streets, no one in the windows of the
I
houses
start
nearby.
climbing to where I sense the mark.
I feel like I should let you know now that there's no windows in the tower.
Oh!
Only at the very top is where you can enter,
Oh,
or
Damon.
the very bottom.
Damon, remember what happened last time? A flashback, what happened last time?
The entire tower is made of like a sleek black iron with no windows on the sides.
There's no windows at all.
No.
You forget they can see in the dark pretty well.
Yeah.
I can too, bitch. I climb up to the floor where I sense the mark.
Okay.
Can I... This is a little bit of a stretch. Bear with me. Would I be able to, with my blade infused with fire, melt through the wall?
You're one tell. You're one tell.
You-
Hey, bloody Michael Miles, nothing can stop him.
You know what? I won't allow you to do this in other instances, but just for now, because I think it's hilarious. Yes.
Here's-
Rob, you just signed a death
Do
warrant.
I just have a lightsaber?
Here's Damon.
This poor
Alright.
child.
Well then, I cast Crimson Right on my blade.
Your blade lights
I
up
take 1 damage.
and it infuses itself with fire, and I'm guessing you push it against the metal.
Yes.
Very, very, very slowly, you feel the metal kind of give under the heat of your blade, and you're able to ever so slowly carve a small opening for yourself in the tower.
It literally has to be a tiny opening. But I'll take it. A Damon size opening? I'll take it.
Yeah, a giant size opening.
I crawl in.
And you enter into this long corridor that has each side is lined with cells, bars made of a thick black metal, and on the walls between each of the cells is an oil lamp, but instead of a normal like orange flame, it glows at familiar purple.
She had a stroke.
I look down the row of cells to see if there's any guards.
There does not appear to be any guards in this room, but you can see at the other end there is a door. So there could possibly be guards on the other side.
I go up to the door.
Okay.
I peek through the keyhole. Is there a keyhole?
There is not. It's a metal door of the same black iron.
Crack the door open.
Make a sleight of hand check.
What did I get myself into? I thought this would be easy. Well, you know, it's not too late to turn back.
After you open that door.
What'd you get?
7.
He just basically kicks down the door open.
As you're opening the door, this metal seems to be a tad old, and as you're opening it, you just hear very loudly, and it kind of echoes throughout this corridor that's completely silent,
Oh.
other than the loud noise
You
from
better
the
have
door.
an exit strategy.
I do. Did anything happen?
I was gonna see if you wanted to do anything first, but if not, I'll tell you what happens.
No.
Okay. Um, Not immediately outside the door, but maybe in the hall beyond. You can't really see. You hear a voice that says like, "Did you leave that door cracked open?" And the other one's like, "No." Maybe it was the wind. Really? The wind through a metal door? You're an idiot.
I love
And you hear
them.
footsteps start to head towards you.
I pull out my knife.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, you did this.
I peek through the door.
You see a guard approaching you, but it doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
I slice my hand.
Okay.
Make a strength check. This is all for something so dumb.
What is it? What is that?
You rolled a 2.
He's frozen.
Okay. Yeah, he just seems to freeze mid-step. He was just about to reach for the door. But the other guard behind who had been watching catches notice of this, and he's kind of
I
like,
slice my hand again.
"Are you okay?" And he starts to head over as well.
Can I see him?
Laugh.
If you wait a couple moments, you can kind of make out his figure.
I wait a couple
beyond
moments.
Laugh. Don't kill the two gods. Don't kill the two gods. Don't do it.
Okay. Another strength throw.
Yep. Yuppers. Take 1 damage.
That one is an 11.
He fails. He's frozen.
He just reaches his companion and goes to like lay a hand on his shoulder as he freezes too. So one is like reaching for the door, the other's reaching for his friend, and they're just standing there.
I open the door and I start walking past them.
Okay. You see their eyes kind of follow you as you pass.
As I walk, I load up a vial into my dagger and I inject myself.
Okay.
That might come back later, we'll see.
Okay. So the room you entered in seems to be another corridor that's lined with cells. And as you're walking, you can feel the brand kind of, the connection you have with the brand grow stronger and stronger until you're pretty much standing right in front of it. When you turn, you see in one of the cells is the drow you guys had talked to before, just kind of sitting in the middle of the cell.
Well, I see our little arrangement didn't work out so well for you.
He kind of shakes his head like he's almost baffled. Really? You think?
What?
He said, really, you think?
Say, I was wondering. This is why I'm here. I'm so dumb. What was your name again? After all I've been through.
Oh, that's sneaking in. Right. It's like watching the Mission Impossible movie. Oh, oh, that time. The suspense.
I thought I was gonna be going to his house or something, not breaking into the tower. Ah.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me my name? How did you
Well,
even get in here?
I have my ways. We'll see where the night takes us.
You know, you honestly terrify me.
I get that a lot. It's strange. What was your name again?
My name is Caspian.
Oh my. Why did we need to know that? I forget.
I don't. We didn't know it. Oh my god.
Now, are you aware your guardians were arrested today?
Yes, I am aware.
See where all that faith got you?
Okay, did you just come here as a rabbit in my face? If so, he like shuffles around until his back is facing you.
Well, just came to confirm some suspicions. While I'm here, I suppose I could try to help you out. If there's something in it for me, anyway.
He slowly turns back around. And what do you want?
What do we want, guys?
I don't know.
Well, seeing as you trusted that Umavi lady, and she betrayed you, maybe you could assist us in getting your revenge. I'm not sure what you have to offer, but we'll take anything at this point, honestly.
I should warn you now, I'm not really a fighter. I just sort of...
But you were on the inside. Surely you know something.
Uh,
Relating to the Amavi, or that mountain,
I
the
know
tower, anything really.
that... the only thing I know about the Yomavi is She's creepy, but she's not as creepy as you are.
But why were you so loyal to her, I wonder?
I'm not. I told you guys before she paid me a huge amount of money. My parents are
Your
loyal to her.
parents were.
Yes. To the point where it was almost disgusting to watch.
You don't need to tell me about that. I know well enough.
I
Sir,
I I do know one thing.
tell
There
me.
um there is a teleportation circle within town that allows me to teleport from that spot directly into the Umavi's office.
Where specifically?
You know, if you kick me out, I can show you.
Intriguing. Alright, Travis.
Yes.
You know how I was allowed to melt into the wall? Would I be allowed to melt the lock?
Yes, but again, if you ever use this again, I probably won't allow it just for this one instance.
Bastian.
Oh my god, good idea. Yeah, since I'm only allowed to do this for a set amount of time, this one time, I will melt the lock.
Okay.
I pull out my dagger. Does it still have the Crimson Right on it, or do I need to recast it?
That's the spell that like freezes them, right?
No, it's the one that imbues it with fire.
Um, how long does that last?
It says it lasts until I decide it doesn't,
Oh,
or a short or long rest.
then it would still be there, yeah.
Well, I guess I did it on my greatsword. I pull out my greatsword.
Okay.
And I melt the lock?
Okay, the metal kind of sizzles as your blade just goes straight through it slowly until the bars kind of give and the door clangs open.
I kick the door open and then I hold my sword up to the kid. Tell me, where's this teleportation circle?
I said I would show you. And when I'm out of the tower, how about I tell you then? Because I don't know how you got in here, but I cannot get out myself.
Fine. Come with me.
He follows.
I put my sword away and I start going back. I head back down the hallway the way I came. The guards.
They watch you as you walk by.
Are they still frozen?
They are.
I walk up behind one of them. Since I have you here, I'm very hungry. I had a small dream earlier, but I'm still missing some help. I walk up behind him and I use Fanged Bite
Oh, okay.
twice because I have an attack and an extra attack. Does that hit?
I yeah. Oh, sorry. It's an automatic hit because they're frozen
Okay,
and he's
okay.
mobile. As you bite into him, he just kind of gives like a ah. I'm sure they can speak, but it's
So I
funny.
can heal myself. Hold on, let me read the rules. Okay, I can heal myself for 7 for that one. And I can heal myself for 8 for that one. We're back up to full, boys.
Caspian kind of watches all this with a look of disgust on his face.
Did you think I was bluffing? I told you looked delicious.
Yeah, I just thought you were like a freak or something.
Don't yuck my yum.
I don't
Come
think
now.
any of that.
I go back to the hole that I melted in the wall. Oh, that guard takes 7 and 8 damage. What is
Yeah, I
that?
saw. No, he's not dead.
Frozen. Can I pick up the kit?
Yeah, real strength.
Come on, real die. Hell yeah! 17 plus 5. A lot.
Okay. Yeah, you pick him up easily.
I pick him up and climb back down the tower.
Okay. Alright, eventually you guys reach the floor. Um, no one seems to be in sight still. The streets are empty.
Show me. Quickly.
Do you have a map or anything?
No!
You want me to walk all the way there right now?
You better get moving.
You guys, he leads you, and you guys spend about half an hour walking through the town until you reach kind of um, a slummier part of town that you guys have not been in yet. The houses are smaller and they seem to be one story each instead of the other houses which were always 2 stories. And he leads you to one of the houses, where he pulls out a key and he unlocks it and he enters and holds the door open for you to enter.
If this is a trick, you will be sorry. I bare my teeth at him, and then I step inside.
I I promise you, like, he leads you inside. This little house is completely empty on the inside, but there is a trapdoor that can obviously be seen in the middle of the room, and he goes and he lifts that up as well. And there's a ladder leading straight down, about 20 or so feet, actually. But he makes no move to go down there.
I pull out my great sword, still flaming, and I point at it to him, and I point at it the hole.
Has anyone ever told you you're very paranoid?
One can never be too careful.
He kind of sighs and then begins to climb down.
I look down. I have dark vision.
And he climbs all the way down until he reaches the floor, and then he just looks back up at you.
I carefully climb down, but I look up.
Okay. The door remains open above you, and you make it all the way down to the ground. And when you do, it's this kind of small room with shelves that are actually lined with different kinds of potions and books. And in the center of the room, carved into the concrete that's on the bottom, you can see the outline of some runes that kind of curve around in a circle.
So this is it. What
Yes.
would I know how to use it?
No.
How to use it?
And well, you just have to, activate it with a teleportation spell.
Okay, well, I don't know that. And I don't think anyone in our party knows that. For a child like you to know such an advanced spell, you must be very talented.
You do know I'm like 75. I'm not like
Younger
15.
than me.
Okay, and how old are you?
How old am I? I forget. 100? 100? 150?
No, you were not 150. Lower.
100? I think it was 100.
80.
He was younger than me. I'm very young for a dark elf.
You are? Yes,
I
Darko.
was.
Was.
That's. Don't talk about that. That's a teaser. I see why the Amavi employed you. Now, our business isn't concluded. I take it you can take care of yourself from this point on.
Yes, thank you. Are you going to leave me alone from now on?
Well, I still have the mark on you. So don't even think about betraying me. After all, you've seen what I can do.
You don't have to threaten me anymore. I'm already scared of you.
I just want to make sure there's no misconceptions.
And I leave now.
As long as we understand each other. I climb up, I run back to the ladder and I climb up.
What?
Okay. He climbs up after you.
When I get to the top, I look back down at him. Now, to be clear, don't tell the Amavi anything that happened tonight. Don't tell her where we are, who I am, anything, okay? Just disappear. That would be best for everyone.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And like I said, you betray us. I know where you are. I run away. I'm kidding. I was saving my swarm of bats just in case they betrayed me. Alright, fine. After I say that, I use swarm of bats and I teleport out of the house.
Okay. Okay.
I love David. This is fun. I skip my way back towards the inn.
Oh my god.
It takes about a half hour, but you arrive back at the tavern, and go inside.
I climb up the wall and back into the
Oh,
window.
okay. When you arrive back in the room, everyone's sleeping. No one has moved.
Can I take another short rest?
You can take a long rest now if you want.
Hell yeah, beach. I don't need a long rest, but I'll take it anyway. I guess I pull out my alchemy kit and mix up something. And then I slowly back into the bed. Or under the bed.
I fucking hate you.
This is so fun, guys.
Yeah, you went on a little adventure and no one knows. No one's gonna know.
I thought he was going to kill him.
Me too!
No,
Just
we
how
were
it goes.
wondering if that one guy, if that kid was the two guys' child. So I was like, oh, I know where he is. Let's find out.
I love that.
Oh
That was
my
amazing.
god.
I didn't even need to feed off those guards. I could have just taken a long rest.
Oy.
How late do we want to go tonight?
I'm getting kind of hungry, so this is a good stopping point for me. But if everyone else wants to go, I'm game.
I could